fewer developers are involved, fewer are writing about it on their blogs because every developer was writing about it that was in the bundle, and so they got like fewer, just not as much publicity, right? But on the other hand, they got in more money for to less people. So I'd say perhaps this was even a more successful bundle than the earlier ones, considering that. If you think about it in that way.
Yeah, a lot of that's going to depend on who the money went to, how it was, how people chose to donate the money. But I
Yeah.
agree. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And as we mentioned last time we talked about this, Mac guys just they used to be 1/4 of the earlier bundles, but this time they went down and now they're like 1/5, 1/6, something like that. So one,
Yep.
two, three, four. Yeah,
Linux
1/5.
users beat them. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, not surprised, but it seems odd that so few Mac people played them because they really are. They run well on my Mac for sure, and it's cool. I think the really disappointing thing though is to see the average Windows payment and just the average purchase price this time around compared to previous bundles. To me, that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. So the average, if you can see that, I think you can see it on the stream like barely, but the average purchase is $4.97. The average Windows purchase is $3.91. The average Mac purchase is $6.42, and the average Linux purchase is $11.82.
So, way to go, Linux users.
Thank you.
Well done,
You guys are awesome.
But
Yep.
yeah, it's of course that's a bit disappointing that it fell down. It wasn't it like $7 or $8 the average before.
Yeah, yep. And at the end of the second bundle, they definitely did some interesting marketing to sort of raise that number, I think. Because the first number, the first bundle had a higher average, and then the second bundle was just sort of tanking, and then they offered the whole first bundle if you donated more than the average, which meant it started raising the average up, which I think was a smart idea, but they can't do that every time.
Yeah, don't you think, I like that idea that you get something extra if you donate above the average. Perhaps, something like perhaps, let's say, perhaps you get the soundtracks only if you donate above the average. That would be like a nice thing that would maybe bring up the average a bit, because I know some people obviously will buy the bundle like 20 times and give it to their friends, like for just a cent or whatever.
Right.
But that would mean that those bundles would have a lesser worth as well, I suppose. So it feels like a good thing. Like you can get the bundle if you want to, but if you want some little extra goodies, you just have to pay above the average and actually help, increase and better the statistics for the bundle.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that might be an interesting thing to maybe include from the beginning,
Yeah, exactly. Like a part of the bundle, like that's a humble bundle thing or something.
Right. That'd be interesting.
Totally.
Jeff and John, if you're listening.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll pester you about it later.
Mm-hmm. But maybe they like tested it out in the last bundle, as you said they did on the end, and maybe they just weren't satisfied with the results of that, so they decided not to include it in this bundle or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. I think it would be a great thing, but they probably know more about this stuff than we do, and they have probably been sitting down just thinking about it for a long, long time. So I'm sure they have considered it themselves, but. Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense to me at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did some playthroughs in some of these games in the bundle. I planned to do, or I wanted to do all of them, but I just didn't feel like going on anymore after I had played through Shadowgrounds and Trine on his stream, and you can check out the streams on JustinTV/OGWeekly and go to the videos there, and I'll have some playthroughs. We had some 3-player co-op in Trine, so that was cool, and I played through Shadowgrounds on my own. Yeah, epic stuff. I might play through Shadowgrounds Survivor anyways, even though the promotion is over, and some Jack Claw streaming. We'll see. Anyways, that's it for the Humble Indie Bundle, I suppose. And next up we have just a small news item from the Twitter about that the Jack Claw now has a Linux version. It used to be Windows only. Actually, let me bring that thing up again. This Jack Claw was a prototype game that they shipped, that Frozen Byte had made, but they never intended to ship after a while. They just cancelled it. But they included it, and it was Windows only, but now it has a Linux version as well, so that's cool. Just thought I'd throw that out there as well. And yeah, I think that's it for Overgrowth Weekly for this week. So...
Yep.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks Anton, thanks Dirver, thanks Wolf Brother for being with us today, or with me. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Hey.
Yep.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Yeah,
Bye.
see you guys, bye-bye.
Bye.